Jolin, war god of the Dragon Nation.
Auntie, give us some spending money.
You scared all the customers away. Where would I get money?
Business is so good. Money. You must be hiding it somewhere. Fine then. You old woman selling pancakes. You dare hit me? You dare cause trouble on Brother Yao's turf? Just wait for Brother Yao to deal with you.
The police are here.
Just you wait, stinking woman. Go.
Auntie, are you alright? Auntie,
My hands are covered in oil. Look. Don't get your hands dirty. I'm fine.
it's great that you're alright.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome, I'll be going now.
My daughter has grown so big. Come out.
Banging, General.
Your subordinate pays respects to the war god of the Dragon Nation. Tianlin reappears.
Rise. Don't let Xiaoju see this.
War god. Why do you not acknowledge the eldest miss?
I left when she was very young. We haven't seen each other for so many years. I don't want to give her too much pressure.
Next Monday is the eldest miss's birthday. Following your instructions, invitations have already been widely distributed.
Very good. This time returning to Tianlin, I also want to take this opportunity to see if they are loyal to me. Right, in front of the eldest miss and others. You must not reveal my identity.
Yes.
Viking Rice Restaurant.
Let go of me.
Yao Yuan, subordinate of Zhongtong.
Let go of you. You called the police, causing me to lose out on protection fees. I was just wondering how to deal with you. Shove her face into the iron wok. Ruin her face. Scram. Such a beautiful face. If you ruin it for me, I'll take your life. If Brother Yao likes her, I'll go book a room, and then you can take care of her. How about that? You really are the tapeworm in my stomach. Why are you still standing there stunned? Hurry up and go book a room for me. Today your father also want to taste this student girl's flavor. All right. Little sister. Tonight this big brother will give you a good time.
Let her go.
Auntie, are you here to provoke me?
Leave Han Xiaoju here. I can let you and your dogs leave without a scratch.
You old woman selling pancakes. Dare to provoke me. How so? Do you think you can defeat me?
I didn't intend to fight you.
Giving up so quickly? That's true. In the entire Viking, who doesn't know the great name of Yao Yuan?
Yao Yuan hasn't heard of it.
You don't even know my name. Yet you dare to set up a stall here. Today I'll let you taste my power.
So the person who has been obstructing my stall every day is you. In that case, fine. I'll deal with you all at once.
I didn't expect you, old aunt, to know some martial arts. So what? I have already sent a message to the Vikings, Master Zhang. He will arrive immediately.
Jiang Tong has managed Beijing into this state over the years, and still has the nerve to show up.
Auntie, are you tired of living? How dare you call Master Zhang by name?
What? Jiang Tong's name title is not to be spoken.
It doesn't matter if you don't respect me. Master Zhang has managed Viking security for many years, and calls General Biming his brother. If you don't respect Master Zhang, your death day has arrived. Who is discussing me behind my back?
Zhang Tong, Governor of Biking.
Master Zhang, you arrived just in time. This woman, she is just a pancake vendor outside the school gate. Not only did she refuse to pay protection fees and injure our men, she even dared to call you by your great name. In the territory of my biking, there is no such person. And she's actually a woman. Why did you hit my men? I found a beautiful girl to give to you. This woman stopped me from doing so. Is she really so tender?
Jiang Tong. If you dare touch her again, I will make sure you die without a burial place.
Attack her. Auntie, you truly are tired of living. How dare you lay a hand on the Master Zhang? How pitiful. I'm afraid Master Zhang tonight will have to take one big and one small, two beauties to a hotel room. Pancake vendor, you actually dared to hit me? Someone, strip her clothes off for me. I want to use her body to make a pancake.
Jiang Tong, you claim to be brothers with General Beaming. He must truly be blind to call a scumbag like you his brother.
You clever-tongued woman. Do you believe I will summon General Beiming here? And in front of him, you will have to kneel down and beg for mercy.
Fine. Call him. As long as he comes, however you wish to punish me is acceptable.
General. What? You are reporting to the Dragon Nation God of War over there. Can't come over. Let me deal with them for you. Brother, don't worry. Later, I'll find you for a drink. It's a pity someone as lowly as you. You won't have the chance to meet General Beiming. General Beiming is busy with countless affairs every day. He is reporting to the Dragon Nation God of War over there. Take her away. Master Zhang, this woman is imitating you. She also claims to be acquainted with General Beiming.
Beijing Rice Restaurant. Come over now.
Wretched woman. You a pancake vendor. How did you really have General Beiming's phone number? If she really had General Beiming's phone number, then I even have the phone number of the Dragon Nation's War God. Greetings, General Beiming.
The film
General,
was translated
this woman is
and
audacious beyond
narrated
belief.
by M Media.
Not only do you dare gossip behind your back, she also pretends to know you.
Zhang Tong. I heard you've been telling everyone outside that you and I are brothers.
This lowly one dares not. It was all just gossip by others. If your excellency needs the subordinate by your side to lend you a hand, this lowly one would be greatly honored.
You still dare to harbor such delusions?
This lowly one dares not. This lowly one dares not. Your Excellency, Master Zhang merely admires your prestigious reputation too much. That's why he mentioned it. It's all this woman's fault. She's the one who truly looks down on you. She just claimed.
Truly a good disciple taught by Zhang Tong. People speak clearly. Dogs interrupt.
I borrowed it. I misspoke.
You use my reputation to swagger and deceive others outside. You must be punished. Kneel down. Each of you slap yourselves 100 times.
Your Excellency. Why are you not punishing that woman?
Are you testing my patience? What? Are you dissatisfied with my decision?
Your Excellency. Please spare me this one time. I will never dare to do it again. I will never dare to do it again, Your Excellency. I will never dare to do it again.
I let the child suffer. Take her back.
Auntie, I just had a dream. I dreamed you were my mother.
Then if you are willing, why don't you call me mommy?
My dad said, I have a mother. She abandoned me when I was very young. I don't know where she went. I hate her. I don't want to call you mommy. I'll call you Aunt Jo, okay?
Good. Good child. You can call me anything.
Han family.
Aunt Jo, this is my home.
Where did you run off to?
Dad. Aunt Jo brought me home today.
Han Dachuan, father of Han Xiaoyu.
Shaolin.
You two know each other? That's wonderful. Aunt Jo is especially kind. It was her who saved me today and brought me back.
Shaolin. You cheap woman. How dare you show your face here again?
Han Dachuan, you were the one who snatched the child away back then. All these years of child support. I paid the full amount. Why shouldn't I show my face here?
Nonsense. I haven't seen a single penny. I heard that ever since you came back you've been making pancakes. And yet you dress so respectably. What money do you have to pay child support? Go ahead and spout nonsense right in front of the child.
You. Is that really my mommy?
Child.
You are not my mother. I don't have a mother, I hate her.
See that? The child doesn't even acknowledge you. Now scram.
You dare tell me to scram.
Why wouldn't I dare? You a pancake vendor. Don't tell me you expect me to escort you out. You won't leave? If you don't leave, I'll have Zhao Yu drag you out. Han Zhao Yu.
Outside the office of John Tong.
I won't go. They were the ones who bullied me.
You ignorant girl. You're just like your dead mother. Your father I'm currently working for, Master Zhang, on a project. If you offend him, and I get fired, you won't be going to school anymore. You can join your dead mother and go sell pancakes. Come with me. Master John, I heard that my daughter was blind that day and offended you and Brother Yao. That's why I specifically brought her here to apologize to you.
That pancake vendor. Is she your wife?
The pancake vendor? No, she isn't. My daughter hasn't had a mother since she was little. She only acknowledges me. She only listens to me. Come on, quickly apologize to Big Brother. Bow and apologize.
Master Zhang, I'm sorry.
Kid. Come here. Come closer and let Master Zhang take a look. Take the money, leave the girl. If you behave well, there will be more later.
Master John, this money won't cover my gambling debts. Could you add a little more?
Why don't you take a look at yourself? If you didn't have this beautiful girl, you wouldn't even get this much.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Your dad needs to go out for a bit. He told you to wait for him here. Right, old Han?
Yes.
The film was
Wait for me a moment.
and
Dad.
narrated by M Media.
Let go of me. What are you doing?
Master Zhang let you to watch a cartoon.
Girl. It's all Dad's fault for being incompetent. I owe huge gambling debts. There's nothing I can do. I can only use you as a substitute.
Han Dachuan, I saw you bring Xiaoju to see Jiang Tong. I knew nothing good would come of it. You clearly brought Xiaoju up there with you. Why are you the only one who came down? Where is she?
Pancake woman, why are you everywhere? Zhao Yu is my daughter. Where I take her is none of your business.
Han Dachuan, I'm telling you, I checked. You owe the Chen family a huge compensation. If you dare to use Xiaoju as a substitute, I won't let you get away with it.
Master Zhang has a guest. Do not enter.
Two watchdogs, trying to block my way too.
Who are you calling a dog?
I don't want to shout and kill in front of my daughter. If you behave, then get out of my way.
What if I refuse?
Refuse.
Today, Master Zhang will properly teach you a lesson.
Stop. Beast.
Vile woman. You ruined my plans again. Guards. You had a path to heaven but chose not to take it, and barged into the gates of hell. Since you actively delivered yourself to my doorstep, don't blame me for being impolite.
How? Governor Jiang, do you think you can get tough today?
Whether I can get tough or not, you two mother and daughter later will find out. Let me strike first.
This slap is for my daughter.
You vile woman. I have been in Thailand for so many years. There is nothing I want that I haven't obtained. You are no exception.
A person like you actually becoming the governor of Beijing. No wonder the public security in Beijing gets worse year after year.
Guards. Strip this woman naked. I want to see clearly if she has 3 extra or 6 arms. Daring to challenge me, Zhang Tong. It seems you still have some skills, but you probably don't know. I, Zhang Tong, was able to become the governor of Baiking by relying on fighting my way up blade by blade, wound by wound. Dealing with just one woman like you is more than enough.
Governor of Beijing. If all governor bully people like this, then this position of governor is not worth holding.
Since you refuse to comply, then I will show absolutely no mercy.
Aunt Joe.
Child, don't be afraid. Hide to the side. Mommy will protect you. Fine. I'll also take this chance to see if you, the head governor of Beijing, are truly worthy of your reputation or just famous for nothing. Governor of Beijing. Your strength is nothing special. Go.
You vile woman, you just wait for me. Yao Yuan. You don't need to come to work tomorrow. Also regarding my 500,000, bring it to me within 1 month. Otherwise I will make you pay.
The war god. The banquet location has been decided. Should your subordinate escort you and the eldest lady to the banquet?
No need. I want to give Xiaoju a surprise.
As you command.
Xiaoju, tomorrow is your birthday. You have suffered so much humiliation. I will definitely help you get all of it back.
Banquet hall.
Good health.
Why did you bring me here? This doesn't look like a place we can enter.
Today is our Xiaoju's birthday. Mommy is preparing to celebrate your birthday here.
You didn't get it wrong, did you? I'm afraid we will be chased out by security.
Don't worry, look.
Isn't this the pancake seller? Old hag. Today is Commander Zheng's conferment ceremony. Hurry up and take this little beast of yours. Get lost and go back where you came from. Truly shameless. You old hag. How did you sneak in here?
What? If people like you can enter, why can't we?
Brother Yao, this poor woman came to cause trouble at the war god's banquet. This is disgracing us Viking people. This banquet was organized by the Dragon Nation War God, specifically for the newly appointed Tianlin Commander's conferment ceremony. Our Master Zhang is also among the invited guests. But you, with those amateur skills, what title did the War God confer upon you? Tell us, so we can have a good laugh. Little cutie, our Master Zhang actually has the War God's invitation letter. What about you? If you and your poor pancake-selling mother don't want to be thrown out, you better quickly and obediently come over to Master Jiang's side. Little brat, Master Zhang came today specifically to ask the Dragon Nation War God to help him vent his anger, to deal with your whole family. Why are you still hesitating? Right, and your father, who acts like a bootlicker, just 2 days ago was kneeling before our Master Zhang, begging our Master Zhang, saying he must catch your mother to vent his anger on her. If you were thinking of your mother, then come with me. I can still put in a good word for you.
Where are you going?
They are all influential figures in biking. The War God will definitely believe what they say. My mother and father, I don't want to. Let them publicly mock you.
Master Biming has arrived.
Miss Zhou, I'm late. We invite you and your esteemed daughter to sit at the main seats.
This woman is neither rich nor powerful. To Master Biming, why is she treated with such favor? Great General Biming. But he is under the War God of Dragon Nation, his most capable and trusted subordinate, whom everyone fears and respects. Why is he treating this woman with such deference? I don't know what kind of incredible luck this mother and daughter duo had. Great General Biming, whom everyone reveres, is actually being so kind to them.
Heavens! This mother and daughter were actually personally escorted to the table by Great General Biming, and it's the main seat.
If you ask me, there must be some misunderstanding here. This old woman must have been putting on airs and deceiving people, impersonating some celebrity's identity. She deceived the general. Master Zhang will arrive shortly. I must make sure he properly reminds the great general.
General, a battle report has arrived from the eastern border. I need to go handle it.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What's wrong, Xiaoju?
Why is Great General Biming so polite to you?
Because my mother and the general are very close.
I don't believe it. If the general is very familiar with you, why didn't he find you a good job and instead let you run a business selling pancakes?
See that? Even your own brat doesn't believe your nonsense. I have already inquired. The Zhou family of Dongkeng didn't come today. You must have impersonated the identity of Miss Zhou of Dongkeng. Exactly. A woman who sells pancakes. Being able to attend General Biming's banquet. Everyone present, anyone with a brain knows that you are just here to make pancakes for everyone to eat, aren't you? Auntie. At this banquet of the War God of Dragon Nation, if you can publicly make hundreds of pancakes, forget Great General Biming. Even the War God of Dragon Nation would have to look highly upon you. Maybe the general can even reward you with a new pancake cart, so this brat can follow in her mother's footsteps and make pancakes with you.
Daughter. Don't worry, Mommy will definitely make them apologize to you publicly.
I'm not a child anymore. Stop fooling me. Every single one of them is either rich or noble. How could they possibly apologize to me?
Trust Mommy. Mommy can definitely make it happen.
I know you want to compensate me. But Great General Biming and the War God of Dragon Nation, what kind of people are they? Stop fooling me.
That's right. The War God of Dragon Nation is a top-tier figure throughout the entire Dragon Nation. If it weren't for the commander needing to host the banquet in Tianlin, the War God of Dragon Nation would not have condescended to come to a place like Tianlin to host the banquet. That's what Master Zhang said. Master Zhang speaks so well. Isn't this that little girl from the Han family? And the mother who sells pancakes? How is it that, after dressing up nicely, they ran here to beg for food? And they even sat at the main table of the Dragon Nation God of War.
It was General Biming. Who allowed us to sit here?
Talk nonsense. The war god of dragon nation's conferment ceremony. Every single person who attends has been personally invited by the war god of dragon nation. Where are your invitations? Take them out and let everyone see. Security. Hello. Please show your invitation. Didn't expect that, did you? Just because you dressed up nicely, you thought you could sneak in and that would be it? They require an invitation. Seriously. If you can't afford to raise a child, you come to my war god's banquet to beg for food? Why don't you look in the mirror? The war god of dragon nation's banquet. Is it a place that you, a poor woman who sells pancakes, can crash?
Isn't it just an invitation?
The invitations sent out are not just casually printed. They were personally issued by the war god of dragon nation. Not only is the quantity limited, but they also have anti-counterfeiting codes. The people who come here are either rich or powerful. It's not something people like you who sell pancakes can possibly imagine.
This beaming is quite meticulous in his work.
Who are you? How dare you directly call out the great General Biming's honored title? General Biming is the host of this banquet.
If he has an honored title, then people will call him by it. If you have an objection, you can go complain to him.
You have immense nerve. General Biming's honored title is not something you can casually shout out, and you even dare to order him around. I fear that once General Biming arrives, he will throw you out. Throw you out of all of Tianlin.
We cannot afford to offend the great General Biming. We should leave quickly.
Just as I said. Who would give an invitation to someone who sells pancakes? Why don't you lift your dog eyes and look clearly? What kind of venue is this? Security, drag them away. Security, security, I just received a notice. Miss Zhou and her daughter do not require an invitation. Who gave the notice? General Biming. Impossible. How could General Biming possibly open the back door for someone who sells pancakes? What is their relationship? I was at the school gate, and I saw her setting up her stall for so long. What kind of person she is, I know perfectly well. Even if she reincarnated 10 times, she still wouldn't be worthy of General Biming, a person of that caliber. Master Zhang, I think she must have bribed the security guard. Then I understand. General Biming must have been fooled by her. If security won't act, I will.
Zhang Ziki, commander of Tianlin.
Commander, there are 2 stinking women causing trouble at your award banquet. I want to see exactly who it is causing trouble at my investiture banquet.
That is the protagonist of today's investiture banquet. Zhang Ziki, commander of Tianlin.
He is the one in the Tianlin realm who holds the greatest power and influence. No wonder the war god of dragon nation will lead the great general of Biming to personally confer the award upon him.
These 2 women are truly doomed. They actually muddle-headedly offended Commander Zhang. Forget setting up a stall. If they stay in Tianlin, even begging will be difficult for them.
It's their own fault that the 2 of them didn't know the immensity of heaven and earth and actually came to the war god of dragon nation's banquet. Serves them right.
Let's just wait and watch the show.
The war god of dragon nation this time condescended to hold this investiture banquet for me. It is not for the likes of you, these unauthorized individuals, to come and disturb the order.
How did I, a woman with a child, disturb the order?
You vile woman. This kind of banquet is attended only by those who have military merits and influential figures from various circles. May I ask what merits the 2 of you possess? Which influential figures are you?
It seems this newly appointed Commander Zhang Ziki of Tianlin is actually so arrogant. The war god of Dragon Nation truly misjudged him.
The war god of Dragon Nation is also someone you dare to casually discuss. Guards, take this woman and tie her up for me. I shall, on behalf of the war god, give a good lesson to this kind of lawless inferior person.
No, don't arrest her.
Zhaoju, are you really worried about Mummy?
The film was translated
Offending the war
and
god of Dragon
narrated
Nation
by
will not end well
Media.
for anyone. I just don't want to see a scene like this happen.
This is my war god's award banquet, not the set of an 8 o'clock drama. Guards, why haven't you chased them away? If they happen to provoke the war god, not a single person here can bear the consequences. What you said is true. This woman has no status or title. She is just a poor woman who sells pancakes. What? Someone who sells pancakes also managed to sneak into the war god of Dragon Nation's banquet. She must truly be tired of living.
I don't blame her either. The war god of Dragon Nation condescending to hold a grand event in Tianlin. Which person present wouldn't want to catch a glimpse of the esteemed presence of the war god of Dragon Nation?
Right, the war god's whereabouts are mysterious. This time, those who are qualified to be at the banquet and catch a glimpse of the war god's splendor have cultivated this blessing over several lifetimes. They are either rich or noble. For her, a low-class person, to actually compete with us for this opportunity is truly shameless.
Commander Zhang, may I trouble you? Get this mother and daughter out quickly, lest they ruin the floor of such a high-class banquet hall.
A poor woman who sells pancakes can actually sneak into such a high-end venue. It seems that I, as the Tianlin official, must bear this responsibility. Drag them away. What? It seems you are deliberately trying to cause trouble at my investiture banquet.
Zhang Ziki. The one causing trouble at the investiture banquet. I'm afraid it's not me, is it?
Stop talking nonsense. You dare hit my guard from the Tianlin command. If I don't punish you for your crime, my brothers won't be convinced. Therefore, you had best right now obediently kneel down, kowtow, and admit your mistake. Beg me and my brothers to forgive you. Otherwise
what?
you dare provoke me? Do you believe me or not? I will now give Great General Biming a phone call and have him send people to haul you away and then punish you for your crime.
Why wouldn't I dare? Call him right now. I'll wait right here. I'd like to see this great General Beaming, how he plans to punish me.
Fine. General, it's like this. There's a woman at the banquet who brought a child and caused trouble. She must have impersonated a distinguished guest to sneak in. I request, General, that I handle them. What? Yes. As you command, I will certainly relay the message.
What is it, Commander? Expression. How does it look?
Commander, did the great general perhaps think we didn't quickly enough remove this pancake-selling woman and her brat? Is he angry? It's all my fault. If I had gotten rid of them sooner, there wouldn't have been any trouble. I'll drag them away right now. Stinking bitch. Hurry up and take your little brat. And scram. Idiot. Commander, why are you hitting me? Commander, the brothers meant well. If you think this, shut up. Great General Biming said. Miss Zhou and the Han family's daughter are guests of the war god of Dragon Nation. A little beggar. What kind of distinguished daughter is she? Has Great General Biming gone mad? Ignorant fool, you, idiot. You dare publicly insult Great General Biming? Are you trying to get me killed? Commander, I didn't do it on purpose. I just couldn't believe that someone selling pancakes at a street stall is actually a guest of the war god of Dragon Nation, when clearly we are the distinguished guests of the war god of Dragon Nation. If I allow fools like you to attend the banquet, I will truly be dragged down and ruined by you. Commander, I absolutely will not drag you down. Whatever you want me to do, I will do it. I absolutely won't talk nonsense. All right, good. Then you now, in front of everyone, apologize to Miss Zhou. Say loudly that what you just said insulting General Biming was just a slip of the tongue. Please, Miss Zhou, forgive me. We absolutely cannot let General Biming know. Commander, you want me, a Viking governor, to go apologize to a pancake seller? I apologize.
You said the Zhang commander's family just now made things difficult for that mother and daughter pair. If General Biming were to tell the war god?
No way. The war god hates subordinates who abuse their power the most. Not to mention, someone in the position of Tianlin commander. It seems once belonged to Zhang Tong must be forced to apologize to Miss Zhou. Otherwise, the Tianlin commander will likely struggle to keep this position. Miss Zhou, I didn't know that you were such a distinguished guest today. I offended you. Please forgive me.
Is the one you offended merely me alone?
Who else?
It seems this Master Jiang under you indeed has a poor memory. But you should know who else it is, right?
Idiot. Hurry up and apologize to the Han family's daughter. What? I have to apologize to a little brat?
Although my daughter is young, she will not tolerate your offense. Jiang Tong, you kneel down and apologize to me. Such sincerity is the only way I will accept.
Jolin. You are gloating over your
The film was
success.
translated
Commander
and
Zheng.
narrated by M. Media.
It seems Master Jiang under you is not very satisfied with your arrangement. Why don't you come yourself?
You idiot. Do you really want me to kneel down to them? If you have this kind of thought, you can immediately get out of Thailand for me. Never dream of being a biking governor again. Master Zhang, for your future, for the livelihood of our brothers, you should swallow your pride for a bit. Yao Yuan, have you no shame? It's not asking you to kneel, it's me who kneels, if I kneel, and can restore the commander's dignity, and restore our former status. Then I'm willing to sacrifice my dignity, without hesitation. Zhang Tong, did you hear that? Your subordinate is more sensible than you are. Young lady, I should not have offended you. Please forgive me, you and your mother. Please do not report this to General Biming.
Can I forgive him?
You are the most distinguished young guest at this entire banquet. If you say forgive, Mother will not pursue the matter with them.
I forgive you.
Thanks. Thank you, Miss Zhou. And the precious daughter's magnanimity. I hope that in the future, you can say a few good words for me. Before War God.
Whether you speak favorably or not depends on my daughter's mood. However, I hope Commander Zheng remember this lesson and never again look down on others.
I know you wanted to stand up for us. But Commander Zheng, we cannot afford to offend him. He has already been punished. No, that's not it.
Zhaoju, you are truly very kind. Commander Zheng, since Zhaoju has already forgiven you, then I will not pursue the matter either. How so? Does Commander Zheng feel that the apology directed at his mother and daughter is very humiliating?
This humble one dares not disobey the decree of General Biming. Miss Zhou. Miss Han. Please take the seat of honor.
Truly worthy of the title of War God and General Bimings. They have status. If anyone manages to connect with them, they can turn from a wild pheasant into a phoenix. Look at that. Even someone like Commander Zheng has to be subservient and humble. How imposing.
I know Commander Zheng well. He definitely won't let the matter rest. If you don't believe me, let's wait and see. That damned woman. She actually has the nerve, others, to call her own little brat precious daughter. Yes. Zuo Linghai and Zuo Lingbai, quickly bring people here. All right. Miss Zhou. I heard that this time, after the bestowal ceremony concludes, the War God of Dragon Nation will also hold a recognition ceremony to welcome the daughter she painstakingly managed to find and bring back. I would like to ask Miss Zhou, you and your daughter, a valuable gift has been prepared for the War God's precious daughter.
Commander Zheng's move is truly ruthless. This woman's surname Zhou. Even if she benefits from the prestige of the War God of Dragon Nation, she still cannot change her humble status.
What's even more ridiculous is that General Biming just now called her daughter precious daughter, yet she was so thick-skinned, without the slightest bit of embarrassment.
A girl whose mother sells pancakes? How can she possibly compare to the daughter of the War God of Dragon Nation? Of course not.
Miss Zhou, I don't know why General Biming was charmed by you. But I want you to remember this clearly. You and your daughter will forever be unable to be recognized by this circle. Don't think that just because you attended the banquet, you can fly onto a branch and become a phoenix.
Commander Zhang is struggling to survive. Yet you still has quite a few things to worry about.
What do you mean? My commander Tianlin was not conferred by the war god. The war god this time came specifically to confer the title upon me. Open your dog eyes and look clearly. This is the noble war god's chair. Wherever the war god goes, this chair follows. Today's banquet was prepared by the war god specifically for me. She will sit on this chair shortly to confer the title upon me.
The chair is truly beautiful. May I sit on it?
Of course you can.
Get lost. Only the war god can sit in this chair. You bottom level poor wretches. If you dare approach it by half a step, I will cut you down.
What if I not only approach it, but also have my daughter sit on it?
What nonsense are you talking about?
If my daughter does not sit in this chair, I fear Commander Zheng's conferment ceremony will not be held successfully.
She's crazy. Jolin, what kind of nonsense are you spouting?
I heard that Commander Zheng, for this conferment ceremony, spent a fortune buying dozens of invitations, just so acquaintances could witness the war god conferring the title upon him. Is this true?
I knelt before General Baiming for half a day, begging him to ask the war god for mercy. Only then did I secure a dozen spots. I have never told anyone about this matter. How did she, a pancake seller, publicly find out? Who exactly are you?
What if I told you I'm the war god? Would you dare believe it?
You are talking nonsense. You Zhou woman. Impersonating the war god is a capital offense. When that time comes, even General Baiming won't be able to protect you. Do you believe that I can now execute you on behalf of the war god?
Zuo Linghe, Special Envoy. Zuo Lingbai, Special Envoy.
Zhang Tong, commander of Biking, greets the Zuo Linghai and Zuo Lingbai. We were ordered by the war god to serve as special envoys, specifically to deal with the person impersonating the war god. It is this woman.
All matters concerning the war god are handled by General Beaming, who is appointed as the special envoy. When were you appointed?
The war god said, the general is busy setting up the divine banquet, and specially dispatched the two of us to relieve the war god of his worries. Audacious. Where are you from? How dare you approach the war god? Now scram. That's right. This chair. Only the war god is qualified to sit in it. Everyone else doesn't even have the right to touch it.
You dare touch my daughter. You are courting death.
If we touch her, we touch her. How dare you touch the war god's chair? That's enough for you to die 100 times over.
Even if I were faking it, it wouldn't be worth it for me to fake a whole box of gifts. Those who just said they wanted to inspect the goods can personally come up and verify them.
I have never seen so many gold bars.
I work at a bank. These gold bars, barring any unforeseen circumstances, are definitely real. Is there really that much gold?
Zhaoji's grandmother. How about you personally come up and verify them?
Old
The
Madam
film was
Han,
translated
she must be
and
lying to you.
narrated by
Don't believe her.
It's not illegal for me to go and touch them. Don't worry. If they are fake, I will call the police with Dutch one and have her taken away. Jolin, these are truly all gifts to me alone.
That's right. This gold, although a bit tacky, but for you, it is quite suitable.
You are absolutely right. What do you mean?
How? Then if you are not satisfied, then forget it.
Mommy, it really is real gold.
Absolutely true. It is real gold.
This? When did Zhou Lin become so rich?
I just said. My mother is the war god of Dragon Nation. The wealth of the entire Dragon Nation belongs to her. This box of gold, what does it count as? Little brat. Who allowed you to spout nonsense at the banquet I hosted?
You vile woman. Who permitted you to hit my daughter right in front of me?
You dare hit me? You stinking pancake-selling burden? I'll hit you if I want to. Do I need to pick a time?
Hand dash one. You just let your mistress hit your daughter right in front of you.
Since this child followed you, she has indeed become ill-mannered. Furthermore, after Zhao Shi and I get married, she will be Zhao Yu's mother. It is perfectly justified for a mother to discipline her daughter. Is there a problem with that?
Hand dash one. I truly underestimated you. You haven't even married into the family yet, and you're already acting like a sycophant.
You Joe woman, you better get this straight. Han Dashwan is my fiance. You dare him. It's exactly insulting me.
You are truly shameless enough. Not only did I curse you, I also want you in front of my daughter to kneel and apologize.
Jolyn, are you crazy? The dignified heiress of the John Group. You want me to give a stinking girl a kneeling apology? Are you confused from selling pancakes? Security? Bodyguards, where are you?
Stop shouting. They can't get in.
My father spent so much money employing them. They are all useless trash. Good for nothings.
Miss Jiang, go ahead and scold. I'm afraid that later, you won't even be able to think.
You're talking nonsense.
Jolyn, I warn you. If you dare harm a single hair on Zhao Shi, forget about the Zhang Group. Even I won't let you off.
Miss Jiang, a man who doesn't even care about his own daughter. How much will he care about you?
Stop your damn nonsense here. Stop slandering people here.
Commander Zhang arrives.
Uncle. This poor woman. She bullied me.
Where did this poor woman come from? Who dares touch my niece? You truly don't put me Zhang Ziki in your eyes.
Commander Zhang. We meet again.
Jolyn. Seeing my uncle. Still not kneeling?
Why should I kneel to him?
That's true. You a pancake seller. How could you possibly know the commander? He is the most noble person in Tianlin. Zhang Ziki, the commander of Tianlin.
Now you know, right? Jolyn. If you now kneel down and lick my feet. I can ask my uncle to forgive your transgression.
It seems, Commander Zhang, colluding with the Jiang Corporation. The influence in Tianlin these past years has been very bad, so those rumors I heard were all true.
No, that's not true. It's not what you imagine.
Uncle. Why are you explaining things to her so politely?
It's all my fault. I failed to properly discipline my family. Please, will God forgive me. Do not punish me for my crimes.
What? She is the war god?
I must have misheard, Uncle. This woman, in all the years she's been married to me, she has always been a dirt poor woman, penniless. How could she possibly be a god? Did you mistake her for someone else?
That's right, Uncle. What exactly happened?
Zhang Ziki, it seems they still don't know what happened on the day of the investiture ceremony. You come and tell everyone.
I tell. Because I offended the war god. At the war god's investiture ceremony, I have already been stripped of the title of Tianlin Commander.
What?
You are no longer the commander of Tianlin?
This is impossible. Uncle, our Zhang Group, throughout the entire Dragon Nation, is one of the best. War God! Even if the war god considered the status of the Zhang Corporation, she wouldn't dare strip you of your title.
Impossible. This woman, she just set up a scheme to deceive you. I heard that last time at the investiture ceremony. She even impersonated the war god and disrupted the investiture ceremony, and even fooled General Biming.
Get lost, you idiot. Jiangxi. You fool. You had so many men to choose from, yet you chose a foolish pretty boy. Who the person next to you is, you don't even know.
Shaolin. What exactly did you do? How could someone as shrewd as Commander Zhang be fooled by you?
Uncle, wait. I will expose this woman's true face right now. Hello. This is Jiangxi. I'm demanding that you issue a commercial prohibition order against Zhou Lin, so that she, throughout the entire Tianlin region, cannot conduct business. Yes. No business can be done. Zhou Lin, today I will let you know the capabilities of me, Jiangxi. I want you throughout all of Tianlin to be unable to survive.
Zhang Ziki. Your niece, this witness, is quite good. It is enough to prove that you are not only unworthy of becoming the head of Tianlin, but even the Jiang group is unworthy of existing in Tianlin.
Beast. You idiot. Why aren't you kneeling down for me yet?
Uncle, I was helping you vent your anger. Why are you hitting me?
Kneel, kneel.
I won't.
You won't kneel. War God. The words she spoke certainly do not represent my intentions. Please absolutely do not vent your anger on me.
That is to say, the Jiang group's decision to blacklist me has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. How you deal with Jiangxi and the Jiang group. I will have no complaints.
Very well. Just now Jiang Zai insulted my daughter. I want her to apologize on her knees in front of my daughter, but you interrupted it. Tell me, how should this be handled?
War God, I understand your intention. Listen to me. For the sake of the Jiang group, for your own sake, and for the sake of me, your uncle, you now have only one path. That is to immediately right now kneel down and count out to the war god's daughter to beg for forgiveness.
I won't. Why is she the war god? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Making you believe is not a difficult matter.
General Biming has arrived.
Greetings, War God.
Rise, you arrived just in time.
Isn't this General Biming? That woman you just knelt to is war god.
The film was translated
How dare you?
and narrated
How dare you
by
disrespect the
M.
War God?
Jiang Zai, I already told you just now, you publicly insulted the war god's daughter. I demand that you kneel and apologize in front of my daughter.
Dream on, I tell you. Anyone here can be the war god, but you absolutely cannot be. You vile woman. Zhou Lin.
War God, please forgive this wretched girl's nonsense. She offended the war god's daughter. It is only right that she receives this punishment.
Your niece is far too stubborn. She won't shed a tear until she sees the coffin. It seems I need to personally prove to her whether or not I'm the war god. Beaming, removed as Dragon Nation Trade Chairman of Jiangxi Shen, the Jiang Group. At the same time, all projects previously arranged for the Jiang Group. All projects. Pause those currently underway, and directly cancel those that have not yet been initiated.
War God, in this way, the status of the Zhang group will immediately plummet. Who should take the vacant position?
Let the Mr. Jiang of the Zhangjiang Group become Dragon Nation Trade Chairman. Hand all the projects over to him. He will handle it well.
I understand, War God. The subordinate will go handle it immediately.
You can even cancel my dad's position as the president of the Dragon Nation Chamber of Commerce.
Only I can do that in the entire Dragon Nation. If you don't believe me, you can call and ask your dad.
Jiangxi, you prodigal daughter. Did you offend the Dragon Nation god of war? You made me lose the chamber president position.
Dad, it's fine. We can't be the president of the Chamber of Commerce, but we still have the manpower and wealth. We still have...
Idiot. What the hell do you know? All the resources of our Zhang family are gone. For so many years we relied on the war god to achieve what we have today. What exactly did you say to the god of war? That was so treasonous. You and I must beg the god of war for forgiveness. Otherwise get out of the Zhang family. Take that brain-dead boyfriend of yours and get out together.
Dad?
Jiangzai. Now you know who I'm right.
Wife! I just realized. Actually, I have always been fooled by this woman. In my heart, there has always been you and Zhao Yu. Mommy, quickly say if it's true.
Yes, Jolin, Dutch one. The person he truly loved all along was you, in my heart. Xiao Yu's mother. There has only ever been you. That so-called divorce agreement. Don't sign it deceitfully. I have made the decision.
Grandma, you didn't say that at first.
This wretched girl. Xiao Yu. This is adult business children don't understand.
Old woman, I worked so hard to organize this birthday banquet for you. And I didn't get a single benefit. And you side with that woman so quickly?
Mess John, you can't blame me for this. Look, your father and this uncle of yours both say you are stupid. If my son marries you in the future, then the child you bear will be as unintelligent as you. Then the lineage of my family, how can it be passed down?
That's right. Wife, come home with me. I guarantee I will treat you well.
Fine. Bring the divorce agreement. Sign this first.
Lin, look, when I had my birthday, you gave me such a huge gift. This shows that in your heart, and as a mother-in-law, then I will boldly use my old face to plead for my son. What divorce agreement? It's voided.
I'm sorry, but your old face really isn't useful anymore. I'm determined to get this divorce.
Wife! I admit that before. I treated you poorly.
Your poor treatment of me is secondary. You treated Zhao poorly. You owed gambling debts. You used Zhao as a scapegoat, causing her humiliation. You want to remarry. You used Zhao and Jiangzai to curry favor. You want to discard her. A person like you is fundamentally unfit to be a father. Naturally, you are also unfit to be my Jolin's husband.
Wife! It's all my fault.
The film was translated
It's all my
and
fault.
narrated by M Media.
I know I was wrong. I will not divorce you. It doesn't matter if you don't forgive me. I will use my entire life to earn your understanding of me.
Han-1. I have already investigated. You have accumulated massive gambling debts over the years. This box of gold is enough for you to pay off all your debts, and then take your mother to live a good life. And while you're at it, marry another young and beautiful girl. If you divorce right now, all of this is yours.
Dutch one, since Jolin has agreed to divorce you, just go ahead and divorce.
Mommy! The wool comes from the sheep's back. As long as Jolin and I remain husband and wife, her assets and worth are worth far more than just one box of gold bars. Wife! Where are you getting all this from? We have been married for so many years. Our child is already over 10 years old. How can we just divorce like that?
Very well. You won't divorce, is that right? Bei Ming.
Your subordinate is here.
Take people and remove this gold. It seems the child's father is a good man whose love is stronger than gold. However, I'll make it clear. If you divorce now, you still get the gold. If you don't divorce now, you get nothing.
Don't touch my gold. Don't touch my gold.
Jolin, you are so ruthless. I'll divorce. I'll divorce.
Bei Ming. Drive the mother and son out of Tianlin and never let them return.
You vile woman.
Let go of me.
Lord War God, they have already treated you this way, yet you still gave them a box of gold. Isn't that letting them off too easily?
Who said I was giving him the gold? I just said, not divorcing now. There is nothing.
Jolin,
Film was
what do you mean?
translated and
I clearly
narrated
already
by
agreed to the
M
divorce.
Media.
A verbal agreement. It doesn't count.
Isn't it just signing? Let go. I'll sign it now. The divorce agreement isn't ready right now.
The agreement has already been torn up by your mother.
Let go of me.
Mommy? What do you mean? Clearly right then and there, you could have signed the divorce, and now you're taking the gold away.
Aye. Fine. You're playing us.
Just based on my attitude over these years. Me playing you all. What can you do about it?
Regarding the war god's decision, do you dare have any objections? Get out.
I despise. This is truly instant karma. Retribution.
War God, we have already received the punishment we deserve. Could you please be merciful and revoke my demotion? I sincerely hope to serve you.
Zhengziki. If you genuinely want to serve me, you should go back and properly repent. Don't delusionally try to feign pity to change my decision. What I want to see is your future performance. Go back.
Yes.
Uncle. You, Jolin, let go.
What? Not satisfied with today's matter?
Jolin, don't think you're the war god. I can't do anything to you. Soon you won't be able to smile anymore.
What are you trying to say?
I forgot to tell you. A long time ago, I gave that tag-along child take a pill.
Pill. What pill? How could you do that?
Why did you do this? The person I want to marry is Dashwan. I don't want to right after getting married be stuck with a tag-along child nobody wants. Rather than living with her day and night after marriage, it's better to eliminate her early. Right.
She is just a child. How can she obstruct you?
Of course she obstructs me. I'm the unmarried daughter of the Jang Corporation. Marrying and immediately becoming a stepmother, how would others mock my John family? So, I took advantage of the time that little tag-along child was staying with her father and gave her some pill. I didn't expect she'd still be fine.
Jiang Zai. You are truly a vicious woman.
I'm vicious? I'm vicious? My Jane Corporation, nearly 50 years of foundation, was ruined by your hand in a single day. My uncle, decades old, only just climbed to the position of Tianlin commander, destroyed by you in an instant. Am I vicious? I merely gave that little burden some poison. That's all. Am I vicious? Come on.
What poison did you use? Hand over the antidote.
Jolin? You're scared now, aren't you? Who says I can't contribute to the John Corporation? I want to watch a vile woman like you suffer retribution. Retribution?
As long as you hand over the antidote. I can.
Too late. I bought this poison from overseas. By the time you find the antidote, by the time domestic hospitals figure it out, that little burden, she will have long been dead. Retribution.
War god. How should we deal with this woman?
Let her go.
War god. She maliciously harmed the young miss. How can we let her go?
Even if we now beat her to death, it would be useless. The first priority is saving Xiaoju. Beaming, I'm going to Dragon Nation's #1 hospital to give Xiaoju a physical examination.
Yes.
Doctor, my daughter was fine this morning. What happened so suddenly?
War God, the young miss suffers from chronic poisoning. Fortunately, it was controlled today, but it is possible that today, someone administered it again and increased the dosage. If there is still no antidote, I fear she will remain in a coma.
Then why aren't you using it quickly? What are you waiting for?
Our hospital is already the best hospital in the entire nation, but we do not have this kind of reserve. However, rest assured, War God, I will certainly use all resources to try my best to find it.
Beaming,
Present.
pass down my order. Everyone mobilize. The antidote must be found within 3 days.
Understood.
Xiaoju, you must live well. Mommy will definitely make everyone who bullied you receive retribution.
War God, your subordinate has investigated and found that Zhang Ziki and Zhang Shi have secretly met several times. I don't know what they are doing.
Keep a close eye on them and reinforce the security at Xiaoju's ward. Yes, also take me somewhere now. I have a new lead on the antidote.
Your subordinate will accompany you.
No need. I fear unexpected complications. Just be ready to answer my summons at any time.
Understood.
Elder Gu. I'm Jolin. I heard that you, Elder, possess an antidote for exotic poisons. I specifically came to ask for your help.
You are Jolin?
Elder Gu, here are my daughter's medical records and photos. She has been afflicted by a potent poison and is already unconscious. I found out that
film was
only you in the
translated
entire Dragon
and
Nation have
narrated
developed
by
a special
Emilia.
antidote. That is why I came to you. I beg you.
This poison, my medicine can indeed cure. This medicine was developed by me exhausting my life's efforts and energy. Its purpose is to heal the sick and save lives, snatching lives back from the Grim Reaper. However,
How much money do you want? Name your price.
no need to name a price. I cannot give you this medicine.
Why? What do you want? I can give you anything. Please give me the antidote.
Someone kidnapped my grandson and told me to wait for you here. The purpose is for me to tell you personally. I cannot give you the antidote. If I give it to you, my grandson will lose his life.
Who is this person?
It is me.
Jiang Zai.
Everyone has arrived.
The tragic woman. I have done everything you asked. Give my grandson back to me.
Why are you rushing? If I give your grandson back to you, you turned your back and handed the pill to her. Wouldn't all my efforts be in vain?
Jolin, you humiliated me in public and reduced me to a commoner. Now I just want to see you, wailing and crying out, having nowhere to turn for help. I also want you to know that you would have this day too.
All right. Bring Han-1 to the ward. Get the address from him as soon as possible. Jiang Zai. Han-1 knows Xiaoju is dying. He said that for his daughter, he will tell me where you are hiding the person.
Han-1. That traitorous, despicable man.
Jiang Zai, you are not married and childless. So you don't understand.
You surname Zhou, what do you mean by that?
Jiang Zai, a man like Han-1. If he can abandon me, he can abandon you too. Don't you think? He is your true love. What he values is nothing more than the money behind you and the power of the Jiang family. Love, compared to blood ties and family affection, will forever only rank second.
Fine. Jolin, I accept the loss of the bet. Do what you must. It's up to you.
All right, I understand. Elder Gu, your grandson has been found.
Miss Zhou, my grandson, has he really been rescued?
Right. I will take you there now. You need to see it with your own eyes to be reassured. I understand.
Jolin. You are not going to punish me?
You may leave.
This is not your style.
According to my previous style, I certainly wouldn't let you off easily. I would permanently confine you to ensure you can never be reborn for eternity.
Then why haven't you dealt with me? Could it be that you want to keep me? To slowly torture me?
After this incident, I also realized that even if I'm a god, some things cannot be taken to extremes. I must leave my own child a way out. Therefore, you may leave.
I told you so. I always use my formula. The medicine developed definitely has miraculous effects. As long as you keep taking it, you will surely recover.
Xiaoju. You really scared your mother badly.
Mommy, where is Dad?
He is outside. He doesn't have the face to see you.
Then tell him for me. That I forgive him. Can you forgive him too? The days ahead. I will spend them with you.
Okay. My good daughter.